All right, so let's move on and do the something else that's really important. We'll play around with this panel on the right side for now. Um, that panel, I just dragged it because I want to be able to read the title of every tab on that panel. You see those tabs up here on your computer? Okay. Properties just tells me what every single one of these things is. Right? It tells me that it's on this layer, this color, um, so on and so forth. We don't really need that right now too much. More importantly, what we need right now, I think, is the layers. Okay, so I'm going to actually drag my layers. I just dragged the tab. See, I can move the position of my tabs. We're going to use layers more than anything for now, so I'm going to drag it so it's the first item on my panel. Do you see how I just moved that easily? So, just follow with me with this thing really quickly. Click on the new layer here. The new layer, that sheet of paper. And it creates a new line down here and it says, what do you want to call this? Layer 01? No, you know what I want to call it? Maybe I want to call it Windows. So I type Windows in here. Okay? It says, okay, I called it Windows for you. What color do you want it to be? Now these colors are not so that you can print in color. They're not so that you can say, oh, I want my building to be red or blue or green or chartreuse, whatever, right? It's just for you to identify what you're seeing on the screen with ease. That's all that it is. So I'm going to change its color. How about let's make it like sea green? Huh? Well, I want my windows to be sea green. I'm going to say OK. But do I see anything now that's sea green? No. So what if I want this box and this box to be Windows? And I can just simply select it and go down here. Okay, I'll pull this up so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so I selected, I can press Shift and select more than one box. I just pressed Shift and selected several boxes. Okay, if I press Control, I get rid of the boxes that I just selected. Okay, so Shift adds, Control gets rid of. Shift adds, Control gets rid of. Shift adds. All right. So I've selected these guys and I want to make them window layer. So I'm going to go down to here under that thing that says default and I say please make it under Windows. And I just made them the window layer. See how it changed their color? Okay. And now I can show you really quickly why that's important. Okay. I'm going to copy all these guys. Maybe you have a project that does a lot of this stuff. Okay. And with a snap, you want to be able to know what you're looking at. Where are all my windows in this entire scheme? Where are all my windows? I don't know. All right. Then when you see the color, you can kind of tell. It stands out for you. Not only that, what if you want to work on your building, but you don't want your windows to be in the way? You just want to work on walls. These are your walls. Let's pretend these are your walls, okay? So, so if these are your walls, you can come in here and turn the windows off. See this light bulb? It's like turning a light on and turning a light off. So I'm just going to turn off my windows. Now I can go in and zoom and look at all my walls. Okay, we know these are not walls, right? But without having the windows in my way. Does that make sense? Yeah? That's the powerful use of this tool. So I think that's pretty important. It'll come to play later on. So what if I want to draw something now under this layer? I just come in here and check mark it. So this makes it the current layer. That means now anything I draw is going to be drawn under that layer. right? So now everything I draw is going to be drawn onto that layer because I have this check marked. That's it. So we're pretty much going to use only the current layer, the turn it on and turn it off. We're really not going to lock much things. Sometimes you can lock the layer. That means you can't pick it. If you're drawing something, you want to pick something, you'll only pick the stuff that is not locked. And stuff that is locked, your mouse won't select it. See that? That's another use for that. Okay? All right, let's close this one out real quick.